Lost in Talks podcast, episode 21. We're here on this lovely Wednesday night that we always record, and we had a funny moment we're not going to talk about.
So why would you even bring it up? To say we're not going to talk about it.
I know. Don't you hate when people do that? They're like, they say, "Oh, I just thought of something," and then they're like, "Actually, but I'm not going to tell you though." Yeah. I fucking hate when I catch myself doing that sometimes. And
I usually do that when I'm just thinking about some fucked up shit.
Yeah, like some fucked up shit, and then you're like, what are you thinking? And you're like,
no, you're way too sensitive.
Nah.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what it usually comes down to.
You're way too sensitive.
There's those people where it's like, you know that if they told you, it's not that big of a deal anyway, and then they're just being assholes and they just don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
That's annoying. But when it's something where it's like you can't tell them because they'll, even when you're telling them like, no, this is fucked up, you'd still tell them, and then they'll still be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, I told you it was fucked up.
I told you.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Yeah.
Now you look at me different.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I catch myself with my girlfriend. I do that sometimes. Like I have this like opinion or something I've noticed, and then I'm like, never mind. And now she's like, fucking tell me. I'm like, okay.
That's what girls do.
Now I gotta tell you, and then you have a problem with it after. And then
that's what. Yeah, sometimes you realize that you're about to say something that's a joke, and you don't actually mean it. But then if you say it, then they'd be taking you seriously.
Someone's gonna be like,
whoa. Yeah.
Once you hear that, whoa, it's over.
Whoa. But yeah, episode 21. How you guys doing?
Chilling, man. You know, just relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You know, just
had some
drinking a brew.
Little down. I mean, another death in the music industry. Yes, earlier this morning, we heard about Pop Smoke.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
On his way to not the top, but he was doing his thing out there.
Yeah.
He was doing his thing. Big guy from New York. If you didn't really know about him, it makes sense. He was like, he had bangers, but he was still kind of coming up
and coming. Yeah.
He didn't have that song yet that everybody would know him by, but he definitely had the buzz that
he didn't have that mega hit.
Yeah.
But he was working with the right artists. Yeah. He was working with a lot of big artists.
He was definitely like there. Like he was there.
I was gonna say this year was probably just gonna.
It could have been his year. Yeah. No, for sure.
But yeah, he died earlier today, unfortunately, in L.A. Home invasion, whatnot. We don't get into all those details.
Really
TMZ
wild
does that. But yeah, it's just bad news. Again, it's just like it's one of those things where the only thing that really bothers me mostly about it is how young he is. You know?
Yeah.
He's fucking 20.
He's 20. Yeah.
He's fucking 20 years old. You know what I mean? It's like
it's always under 21, man. Right now.
Man was born in 1999.
Holy.
1999 to 2020. Just seeing that on post today, I was like, that's just so weird.
That's wild.
It doesn't look right.
He literally just lived in the 2000s. Like just that section of the 2000s.
A quick 20 years and he's off this.
20 years and he's gone. That's wild. And like he was gonna be pretty big.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point, he was getting up there.
He reminded me of like 50 Cent when he was coming up too. And he was really big here, not just here. Sorry, I shouldn't say here. I should say New York, the States and stuff like that. But he also had the cool connections with everybody else in the UK.
Really?
Yeah, because he did grime, if you will, or like New York drill music.
He does have that sound. I heard a couple songs that he was on like before he died, but then I started listening to his music earlier today.
Yeah.
Just so I can kind of figure out what was he actually about. Yeah, I don't know. He had that kind of like grime sound. Like he has like this voice. He's like
I think New York.
Like
I think New York drill is a thing, right? Like
that's New York drill is a thing now, and he was like the guy. Yeah. So he was the one.
That was the thing too. Is like he was at the front of this movement that's why he didn't have that hit, is because those people who have those hits, it's like they're viral. Mm-hmm. They don't plan on having the hit, but he had that foundation set, which is
look like that,
that's when you know that's an artist that's actually going to go somewhere.
He looked like he would have had that slow, steady increase of popularity.
Yeah,
that would have been probably that he was playing like the long game, longevity.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I could see that. Yeah,
you signed to Jack Boys and everything.
Yeah, and he was working with Travis
and all those guys.
You're working with Travis. You're on top.
Sheck West, everybody else on that label.
Yeah, he was. It looked like he had everything ready to build like an actual career, which that's one of the sadder things about this part too, is that like it was
he's so close.
Yeah,
I was even thinking, I'm like, shit, did he even really get any money back yet?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the worst part.
Did he actually make money?
Yeah, has he actually made?
He might have got his first bag, maybe, but like he didn't get that. He probably didn't get to that point where it was like
still on,
the never ending,
where you're getting
checks.
And stuff.
He
probably just got initial like show bag.
He's working on his like the money off his cash advance or whatever.
Yeah, but either way, sad news. You know, prayers go out to his family, everybody, Travis, his team, everybody that was involved in his life, and anybody that was connected to his music, the fans as well. Again, just sad news hearing that somebody young and talented doesn't get to actually go through their creative process and get to we get to see what they can do musically or creatively or whatever he wanted to do. You know, now we'll never really know what his plans were for the future.
No.
Really, you know what I mean?
No, his future's just got sealed.
Yep.
You know, forever. That's just where he is.
Over nonsense.
You know, I'm like, yeah, no, I hope the police find who did it and they figure that out. That's brutal.
And just for the people listening, this is just a tidbit of information here, just for you to take home for yourself. You have to really think about your protection and shit like that. Like when
it's true. Yes,
you know what I mean?
True.
Like I know for sure. Like when if I get some big bags, I should say, I'm gonna have protection. Like whether that be security, whether that be a strap. I don't want to be a gunman, but you need to protect
someone else. Have the gun.
Yeah, exactly. You need to be able to protect you, and not only you, but the people that you care about. You know what I mean? Especially in this rap game, you need to make sure that the people around you are protected, you are protected, and whoever you're rolling with is with you and solid. But
I think the nature of hip hop is you're gonna need more protection than the average celebrity too.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like a lot of big celebrities that walk around New York out in the open.
Yeah,
they don't care. But the rappers seem to be a little more of a target. Mm-hmm. So I would probably need. Yeah, and that's one thing that's always like me questioned if I ever had the money to even just get like $100,000 chain. Mm-hmm. I feel like after that I need to have to buy security too.
Yeah,
I can't be walking around in public with that shit with no one around me.
You can't.
That's crazy. Like $100K. That's someone jumping you.
Yeah.
Because that's just.
You need to make sure you're protected.
Because I was thinking about that too. Just even like simple robbery. I feel like that happens so much more frequently than we think.
Yeah.
And like I feel like you're lucky if you haven't gotten. I feel like if you live in New York, you've gotten robbed at some point.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. For sure, I think,
and that's not even a big deal. But I was like, yo, I don't want to get robbed.
It's probably like fun to them.
Yeah.
I think the fucking hiccups.
I don't know what the statistic is exactly, but I do know the chance of you getting mugged at least once in your life is very high.
Yeah.
Like we're talking over 50% chance of getting mugged in your life at some point, or attempted. Yeah. I don't think I've successfully been mugged. I've had like little petty attempts on me.
Yeah.
That was my high school shit though.
Yeah, same. That's different. What I was gonna say. Like high school shit. I was
once I turned
18, lucky in high school because it was like people knew me. So I remember Mans took my fucking my iPod, my fucking iPod Classic while I was in gym. Always in the locker room.
Yeah,
classic
gym,
spot,
man.
Bro. And I felt the only reason why I left that shit there was because I was like, I know Mans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wasn't too worried. And then finally, it actually happened. Someone took my shit. And then the word went around, Jamal's iPod is gone. I got it back that afternoon.
I think I remember you telling me that story. Did the guy himself return it to you?
Yeah, he was like,
and he apologized.
Yeah.
Because I think everyone guilted him into like...
Yeah.
Being like, how dare someone steal Jamal's iPod? What a scumbag.
Yeah.
And he's like, shit, man, if I get caught, like people would think I'm an asshole. So he returned it, right?
So I got it back literally that afternoon in the cafeteria. Yo, man, just pulled up on me like, yo, my bad still.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I appreciate that.
Yeah, fucking gym class. That's why I never had anything super nice in high school, so no one really robbed from me. Like I didn't have the nicest phone. I didn't have any of that shit. So I guess I didn't have Jordans. I didn't have.
I'm gonna just let Mans know now. Like anybody listening, if you want to pull up on me and rob me, go for the next man. I don't have anything.
Yeah. Sometimes I think about that. Like when I'm walking down the street, I'm like, I have nothing on me.
Nothing on me, bro. Yeah. Like I'm ready to tell the man, bro. I'm just as broke,
like if you rob me, you'll get poorer. Like
exactly. You can take my debit credit. Yeah. There's nothing on there. I have coins.
Yeah.
Here's bus fare. That's it.
Like I very rarely have more than $50 of cash in my wallet, so you're not getting much cash. And then a credit card, I mean, credit cards are very easy to stop anyways.
Exactly.
Credit card fraud is easy to
And having an iPhone I'm not even worried about man's taking my phone and shit now. I'm like, take it here.
Find your iPhone.
Oh, just find my iPhone.
I
I'll
know
lock
where
that
it
once
is.
I get home.
And it's locked anyways.
Exactly.
So you're not getting
Man's don't carry cash. Like,
Yeah, there's really like not much to steal. Like, and I don't carry expensive jewelry.
Yeah.
Like, anything like that. That's what I mean. So like, if I buy a nice Rolex, well, now I'm thinking like, fuck, like I'm kind of a target. Like I can be.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's always that little edge. But
Yeah.
There's that little.
I feel you.
Little thing to getting expensive stuff, but
Just,
it is what it is. That's life. Like,
yeah, man. RP Pop Smoke. Everybody just stay protected out there, yo. Roll with the right people. Don't. Let's say you're in a position where you are strapped up and whatever. Don't tell me your man's the shooter. You need security. Like,
yeah, your boy, like
your
boy might rob you.
Your boy Tyrone is not
like
the best shooter. Okay, get somebody
That's
that's
true as well.
licensed, that can handle the business, who can do what they got to do out
you
there.
need fucking Drake's security.
Yeah, I need
Holy shit.
I need John Wick or somebody like that.
Or a John Wick, yeah.
You know what I've always wanted to do though? I said once I make the big bucks, I'm like, I am gonna do that John Wick, like all the training he did. Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case you get past security.
Yeah.
Then I'm ready. Let's go. Like,
The fuck are you?
I'm actually the
What are you, a
boss.
video game boss? As a
That's
video
what it
game
is,
boss,
yo.
like you beat my minions, and then
Yeah.
there's me, and I have like,
It's like I'm actually the boss, yo.
yeah.
Come through, yo. Killing like 30 mans in my house, yo. Come pull up, bro. But don't pull up yet.
I just have a little saw set up at any time. Just a little saw button in every room, you know?
Yeah.
Anytime you got to activate saw mode, and just bang. Put the mask on.
Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. Exactly.
Let's play a game.
Exactly. But yeah, enough with the sad news.
Yeah.
How were the man's the Valentine's days? What are you guys saying, yo?
Hey, you want me to go first?
How you gonna let Kevin go first?
that's very
Because I'm
true.
going to say nothing. So.
Give him a minute.
It's just a regular ass day. Valentine's Day was it was nice. Like whatever. My girlfriend flew in.
Flew
Ooh,
in.
holy.
Jeez, did you fly her out?
Actually, half.
Oh,
Okay.
he flew her halfway here.
I paid half the ticket. Not an expensive ticket, but
Yeah.
we had a nice Valentine's Day. Went to dinner. I went to Cactus Club
Sick.
in Toronto.
How was the
I have
Cactus
never
Club?
been
I've
there.
never been there.
First time there too. It's fancy, not like fucking break the bank fancy, but it's nice. I dressed up and stuff because I rarely dress up. So
I saw the post.
I dressed up a little bit. Yeah, I'm like, you know what?
Ian's looking cute at Cactus
Cause
Club.
I was like, yo, I have like this sports jacket and suit that I wear like twice a year. Why not bust it out now? Like I rarely wear it, so wore that. And the food was good, very good. But yeah, it's not a bad. It's a little more than the keg. That's about the price point. A little more. You're spending.
What's the food like? Like is
The
it,
food they got variety. It's an all-round restaurant. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
it's
It's
a
not
basic
like
setup.
it's not like they got like a specialty thing. I would say steak is probably their main thing because they
Okay.
they have a whole steak section, but
Oh, interesting.
it's mostly they have all around. They got chicken, seafood, fish, stuff. They even have sushi. They have like gourmet sushi. I didn't have that. I had like pasta with like lobster. It was good.
Sick.
That was good. And I rarely get pasta.
You know the reason why I have not been to Cactus Club yet, and you wouldn't know this, but I'm just gonna say this because I don't care about the guy, so I'm gonna say his name. I found out fucking Aiden Lloyd.
Oh, yeah. He works there?
He used to at least.
Oh, he used to.
So I just avoid it, like to this day, because I'm like, I don't even know if he's.
I was thinking about that
might
the
be-
other
Is
day.
there someone you
yeah.
don't want to run into?
It's a long story.
Yeah.
Okay.
That we shouldn't say on the
Off the pod.
That's off the pod.
Very
yeah.
offensive. like earlier offensive.
Oh shit.
I'll just say this: he might have been interested in me.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
And you okay?
and I did not.
Maybe you reacted differently.
Yeah, it was grade 5. Like,
Yeah.
chill,
Oh, okay.
fam.
You're grade 5.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And I've been scarred since.
Yeah.
You think he remembers that?
If he doesn't, I fought him. Like maybe.
Oh shit, you fought him. Okay. He probably does remember that. He probably
Yeah.
does remember. Don't you funny that there's some people like you have say you have a fight with someone in elementary school. There's some people that are really taking that to adulthood.
I took that shit to adulthood.
Yeah.
I'm honestly,
Really?
it's one of my worst traits, but I hold it dearly because it's
Yeah.
one of those things that have helped me just become the man that I am today.
True.
I hold a nice fat grudge, yo. Like I'm the type
Sometimes,
I'll
yeah.
forgive,
Yeah.
but I won't forget. And the
enough.
second I have the opportunity to slap you in your fucking face, I will.
Anger's coming out.
You know what I mean? I will. And that's how I dealt with him too.
Yeah.
But that was because he was just being an asshole. and he hit me first.
Okay.
We don't need to get into this
grade
5 drama.
You're getting into it right now.
This grade 5
His mom was in that. What commercial was it?
His
that
mom
yogurt
was a model.
Yeah,
Still is.
Still?
Yeah, she still is. I saw her in a fucking
What if he's listening
ad
right now?
the other day.
Say a
Are you
word.
sure Freddie's listening right now?
No, I'm not.
We don't like to say names.
And so what? What's Aiden gonna do? Aiden, pull up, bro.
Jamal
fuck
doesn't
about
give a shit
Aiden
about
Lloyd?
this guy.
The fuck?
Okay.
Aiden Lloyd could pull up.
Oh my god.
We could use this for the
On
podcast
live.
fucking IG post. I'll tag that. I'll tag him, bro.
Like that, you know how I make the Instagram thing, like at the top, like Aiden pull up.
Aiden, pull up.
He knows where we. Yeah, he knows
He
where
knows
we,
where we are.
Yeah.
We're right where we used to be, Aiden. You know where we are, bro. Aiden can pull up, bro,
I don't know if I
anytime,
should
you know.
cut this out or not.
Anyways,
Speaking of calling people out, let's call it what's his name?
Oh,
Tanner.
fuck, yo.
Tanner Zipchin,
Oh
right?
man,
That's his name.
this is the talking shit
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, why not?
yeah. But before we get into that, quick, how was Valentine's Day, brother?
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah, we didn't do yours. Yeah, it was pretty chill. Valentine's Day is also my parents' anniversary, you know. So, yeah, we just
That's
chilled.
cute.
Yeah,
That's sick, yo.
yeah. How about you?
What did I do? Just went to Copacabana. Had some steak.
Nice.
That's steakhouse.
It's a very
Is there
you
Brazilian
see the show?
steakhouse?
It's the Brazilian one. Yeah, it's in the
Brazilian
show.
steakhouse,
Once
yeah.
right when we got in there, the show was going on. It was just funny to me, like,
Yeah, the only time I went, I missed the show, so I haven't.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
oh, that's jokes. No,
Yeah.
Copa's lit though. It's really fucking good. You get like unlimited steak, and then you just have a bunch of like sides that you just go up and you pick up yourself. It costs like a bill.
That's how steakhouses normally work, no?
Brazilian
Or maybe
Brazilian steakhouses.
That's what I meant.
yeah.
Sorry,
Brazilian
Brazilian
ones.
steakhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brazilian
Usually
ones
like that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they come out on like a fat skewer.
Yeah.
Some muscly Brazilian guy or somebody that looks like he could be Brazilian walks out to you, holding the steak, and he tells you what kind it is, and then he like shaves off some pieces for you,
Shit.
and then like you have like your macaroni.
Yeah, it looks
How
like a
much-
shawarma, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah. How much fucking steak do you really eat? You know what I mean?
Bro,
when I hear
honestly-
all you can eat something like steak, I'm like, how much are you really gonna eat?
They're giving you little slices, so you think
Yeah.
you could do it, but honestly, I can only do like 2-3 rounds of that
Yeah,
shit, and I'm
yeah.
like, I'm
That's what
done.
I'm saying, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's certain things that I think
There's a pretty good variety though. Like there's chicken too. Like
Yeah, they
so
got
you-
some chicken.
You don't. It
They
doesn't
have the
feel
grilled
like
pineapple.
Doesn't feel too stale. But yeah, you're right though. It is like you're done after like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's,
2
there's certain,
rounds,
there's
yeah.
certain things that shouldn't be all you can eat, and I think I don't get steak, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool though.
Yeah.
I get you.
There's certain things, you know what I mean? Like when I hear all you can eat pancakes, I'm like, how many fucking pancakes are you gonna
Exactly, you know what I mean?
eat? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
feel
whatever, IHOP will have all you can eat pancakes.
Yeah.
Like, how many fucking pancakes are you gonna eat? Like
Yeah.
4?
Yeah, I'm
And
eating
you're
like
done.
I'm eating max. If I
Like-
get 4,
Yeah.
I might not even make it that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
So,
you're having that and you're having some water, and that's just getting
Yeah.
fucking. It's blowing
Yeah.
up in your stomach.
Yeah, you're just filling up with dough, like you
that's
know.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'd rather fill these pockets up with dough. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, they had the grilled pineapple, which is lit. Like that's the best part of anything. And yeah, it was chill. We just did that. We were gonna see a movie, but we were like, fuck it. We just ended up chilling at home and taking a nap, and then fucking going to Copa. And that was my day,
Nice.
pretty much.
That's nice.
How about the whole weekend? Because it was the long weekend too, right? You
Oh
guys do
yeah.
anything?
What else did I say on the weekend? The weekend I was just working on shit. I was just editing, working on the stuff for the thing we're working on, the project we're working on coming this weekend.
I went to Rebel on Saturday.
Oh,
I go to Rebel every once in a while. It's a big club in Toronto for people who don't live here. It was Lil Jon was there though. Lil Jon was there.
Oh yeah.
He did like
Oh, yeah, that's
he was
right,
a
he did a
guest
set,
DJ.
right?
He was a guest DJ.
Yeah.
Lil Jon was there,
Sick.
so that was kind of cool. I mean, Lil Jon is cool and all. You know, it's Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had his moment. He had his
That was a
moment.
bad. On both ends.
Yeah. I can't do it. I'm not trying to scream into the mic. But yeah, that was fun. So yeah, we were gonna talk about Tanner real quick. People don't know him, or people know him. When
Tanner
we say,
Zipchin.
When we say Tanner, they're like, who? Cineplex dude.
Cineplex dude, Tanner.
Time play dude.
Yeah.
People
How
who
long ago was it?
live
that
in
he
Canada.
got dropped?
Time
A
play
few
is-
months ago.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been.
December, November.
Yeah.
December. If you haven't heard the news, this is old news. It's not really big news.
I thought it was new news.
that he got dropped.
No, but what the
No, we're
following
We're
detail.
talking about the dropping first.
Oh, him getting dropped. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
explain. He got dropped simply. I'll make it quick.
Yeah.
Simply because Cineplex, which is like for Americans, it's like AMC, but Canadian AMC, just like to compare it. It's just
but even more because US has like a couple places.
Yeah,
it's our only.
Cineplex is like the monopoly of movie
Yeah.
theaters, right? They pretty much bought everything else, and AMC moved out of Canada because we did have AMC at one point.
We have one other theater, but it's rare to find them famous players.
Yeah, famous players. True. I almost thought Cineplex owns them too.
And I think they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
I feel like Cineplex probably owns them too.
Because the one in Scarborough Town used to be called Famous, was a Famous Players.
And they have a Cineplex and they have a Famous Players right across the street from each other at Young and Egg.
Yeah. So basically, they were bought out by this UK company. And when that happens, usually they make changes and they'll probably fire some people. And poor Tanner, who is the Cineplex host.
Poor Tanner.
He was fortunately let go.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who his replacement is. They might not even be doing.
Yeah, I feel like the whole point was they realized that no one.
Yeah,
they realized no one does that shit.
Don't need a host for time play. Just have someone narrate, some woman
or just get rid of time play.
Thank you. Yeah, I think this might just turn into a time play conversation.
Maybe it wasn't even him. It was just time play.
Might just need to with time play. It's just like
they dropped the points.
Yeah, the awards was what, like 50 points or something.
The awards were trash.
Yeah, you used to be able to get a easy 300, not 300. Sorry, that's not like 100, maybe 200 points.
Yeah,
and then maybe like a discount on some food or something if you didn't come in first.
Yeah,
and then they switched up to 50 points, and everybody's getting 50 points, and I'm like, no, this is not the world we live in.
No.
Yeah.
I came here for competition.
And I'm not dumb. I know what Cineplex is doing with time play. It's just advertisement.
Exactly.
It's just a fancy way.
And that's the thing too. The games aren't even sick anymore. Before you used to have to think a little bit, but now it's just like it's a one. You put it in order, and then it's like that's it. Like there's like that one where you. The audience picks which one is more popular or whatever. That was so fucking stupid.
Trivia used to be good too.
Yeah,
it's just
it used to be so fun. Time play. I was like, this is a really great idea. Mm-hmm. It gets people here nice and early to sit down.
Yeah, before I used to look forward to go before, but now I'm always pulling up like right at the.
Me and my girl used to be like, we need to make it for time play.
Yeah. Now I'm pulling up like 5 minutes.
Now I'm like,
at the time of the movie. Like I don't give a fuck anymore.
I used to see fucking Tanner, and I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, I remember there was a time when they were giving away fucking free medium pizzas.
Yeah, bro.
It was wild.
It was good.
Like an $8 pizza for free.
Yeah.
They're probably losing money, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess that was the problem with it. Is like think about how many movies are playing at all fucking times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we all know they don't make money on the movie tickets, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Smallest profit is the movie tickets.
Yeah.
They probably make a couple dollars.
They make most off a concession.
You know, I don't know what it is, but you know how your ticket's like $12.99.
Yeah,
they don't make money off. They probably make like $4 off that ticket. You know,
and that's just to print the ticket. They put that back into printing new tickets.
It's all the concessions, and now they're with the VIP, and now they sell beer. They're trying to really up their profit rate, and I get it. That's fine, but yeah.
Anyways, back to Tanner.
Yeah, this is a tangent podcast. I hope you guys
Lost
are enjoying
in Talks. That's what we do here.
I hope you guys are enjoying the talk. But
this is the Lost in Talks episode of the Lost in Talks podcast.
Oh shit! Because we didn't plan any.
Yeah.
we have some juicy topics later on. So if you guys want to just skip through to that, go ahead.
Don't skip through.
I'm kidding.
What are you talking about?
We need to have those like those PHub markers.
I was actually gonna talk to you guys because I was like. Whatever, we might as well say this. Because it's like
YouTube doesn't have that.
No, but I was saying, what if we even just had our own little bar? Like we just had it throughout the video. Yeah, it would kind of take away from the video.
Yeah,
how many people are really watching
the bar,
video
on the screen itself?
Yeah,
and then
you can see like different parts of it.
Yeah.
So you can just skip up that part in YouTube.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
If we can somehow put it on the screen and make it not that distracting.
Yeah,
that'll be lit.
Maybe turn down the opacity, make it kind of.
Yeah.
And then YouTube's like, yo, that's a crazy idea. Here's
$1 million.
Yeah. Wasn't it Pornhub that made the animated thumbnails?
Yeah.
Weren't they the first ones to do
that?
Porn and video games are like the most innovative. Yeah, they create the most innovation in technology. Yeah, war,
porn, and video games. Yeah. Porn.
War porn.
All right, back to Tanner.
You see, he's this uninteresting. I don't want to talk about Tanner.
We didn't even.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Tanner got finessed.
Yeah. I thought this was a joke. I didn't click on the articles. I thought it was a joke article. I thought it was like The Onion wrote it or something.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Tanner got finessed like Mia Khalifa. Tanner is the Mia Khalifa
of Cineplex.
I was gonna say the film industry, but I'm like not even. Because he's not even. He hasn't even left Saskatoon.
You're killing me.
Yo, Tanner got finessed, bro. Apparently, they're paying this guy in scene points, people. Can we just take that in?
That's wild.
It's truly an evil world.
Evil world we live in, bro.
Truly an evil world, bro.
And he was doing that for like 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And he was just getting paid in free movies. Because, like, Scene Points just get you free movies. Like, when you get enough.
Yeah.
So
I have a Scene credit card, and I haven't paid for a movie in like 5 years because I make enough Scene Points
so
off the credit. And I don't even spend that much on the credit card.
So relating that to what we were talking about with Profit, he was getting paid in free movies, which Cineplex doesn't even make money off of.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So basically, he was getting nothing.
Yeah.
Basically. Very little.
He was driving to his own interviews.
What people who just who make the popcorn get, pretty much. Like, like, close. You know what I mean?
Like, how many movies can this guy watch?
Yeah.
And also, should he be able to watch these movies for fucking free anyway? Like, so what is he... Because, like, how are you not the man who's doing the fucking things and you're not getting free movies, not including your salary? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Check.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, they couldn't even swing this guy easy, like just a $35K.
Just a salary, yeah.
Something basic, yeah. Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a basic salary, something light. $35K is light, bro. That's like what? That's basically minimum wage.
I don't know how much time I don't know how much time he had to invest in doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a full time thing.
But I'm saying you should be getting paid for that gig.
Yeah.
At least after your first year.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like him and his people, whoever his people are, his mom, should have worked on his contract. Mrs. Zipchen, what the fuck?
5 years, man. That's wild.
That is crazy. And you're getting
like half his 20s, he was doing nothing.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's crazy. I would say he gets clout off it, but he didn't even get much clout.
And again, he's
10K
only
followers and a verification check.
And he's probably gotten laid 3 extra times because of this. Bro, from those freaky girls at like Guelph.
Bro, if he listens to this, we're getting sued. Like,
I don't care. I don't care about Tanner. What is he gonna sue me with?
I don't know, slander or some shit.
What the fuck? With what money is he? What are you talking about?
He's suing me for 4,000 scene points.
4,000 scene points.
Yo, I wonder how many scene points he has, bro. Wonder how many scene points he has.
I was trying to take my family to the movies.
Okay, he could take any girl on a free date. That's the person.
Yeah, and they're gonna cut and go back home to their boyfriends.
But the movie was never the part of the date that you have to worry about. It was the dinner that you have to like spend money on.
Yeah, facts.
The movies you just go on Tuesday and
bro, he's probably doing the concessions.
Yeah. Because
again, you can pay with food.
That's true. Yeah,
with the scene points.
Yeah, he was getting the nachos and the hot dogs.
I got you, baby.
Yeah,
baby, come in. What you want?
You can get. I've seen Cineplex on the Uber Eats. The concession stands. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild. It just seems like the popcorn's gonna be like soggy.
Yeah, that shit's soggy by the time like halfway through the 5 minutes into the movie when I'm like done the bag, yo. Like,
don't fucking kill
the
me.
fuck?
Yeah, there's some weird shit on Uber Eats now. Like, yeah, you can get like bags of chips and stuff. Like, how des are you to get that?
How des?
I
haven't heard that in years.
Yeah.
How desperate, yo. You get offered scene points for doing a job that's gonna require not anybody can do. It's not like an easy job per se.
Wait, so Kevin, you saw this where?
Whatever, on Twitter or something. Yeah.
Twitter reliable source.
That's why, like,
legend news.
Every time you scroll through something, it's like you can never confirm it. So that's why I'm just like, yo, I don't even care.
For slandering him.
Yeah.
Well, Tanner, if you feel like you need to clear the air with
come through
with
bro.
Canada,
Yo, hop on the pod. Yo,
hop on the pod,
Tanner
bro.
on the pod.
I would like Tanner on the pod to talk.
I want to know that since he can probably say everything about Cineplex since they dropped him.
Yeah.
I want the ins and outs of Cineplex.
Yeah.
So yeah, next time man see Tanner at a party, and then you just link up, be like, yo, I got a pod. I'm trying to talk about how you got finessed.
Facts.
And I think he'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
So shouts out to Tanner. Shouts out to the finessers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully your future works out for you, bro. If not, feel free to come onto the pod. You'll have an hour and a half or so.
Clear your name.
To clear your name and tell
Probably
people what you're up to.
We'll see if it works. Yeah.
And hopefully you can get out here,
get
from
some jobs. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that how we're getting guests now? Like
just shit on them and tell them.
Shit on them on the pod.
And then say save yourself.
Which makes them
save
come
yourself.
here and talk.
Defend yourself, yeah. So that this doesn't happen.
I once saw Tanner kick a cat.
At least we're not like shitting on people for no reason. Like they can come and try and defend themselves.
Yeah,
we're not just We're not just attacking people. Without.
We're not gonna fight you. We're gonna talk.
Yeah.
We're gonna argue a bit.
Yeah.
That's all, Tanner.
It's all good.
Aiden.
Roasting Tanner
Aiden,
is
I'm
like
gonna
roasting some guy who's on a like a treehouse TV show. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck?
Not necessarily, because we kind of grew up with Tanner, and Tanner was grown.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen him a lot. I don't
The thing with like kid shows is like,
I know what Carlos was doing when I was a kid.
yeah.
Right.
He was acting. I knew what the girl on the Big Comfy Couch was doing.
Yeah.
She was acting.
Yeah. This was Tanner, bro. Like this
is fucking Tanner's.
Tanner
This is your
him.
legal name. Your full legal name.
This is your
we know.
life, bro.
Jeez. And all this guy got was some probably 300,000 scene points.
Also, yeah, you could
3
tell
extra bitches.
You could tell like when Carlos started, he was like young. He was young,
Yeah,
you know.
man.
Like you could tell when Tanner started, he was like
Carlos,
25.
a young legend.
Yeah.
And then we talking about Tanner. What are you talking about, man? I think everybody on YTV is pretty much a legend.
Yeah, shout out Sugar.
Yeah, shouts out Sugar, yo. She was the love of my life.
Yeah.
Sugar, baby.
We need to get one of her voice clips on for this.
Yeah, her annoying ass voice.
Yeah. It was so annoying. It was hot. I don't know why, but
Yo, did you see her in Thing? What was that movie, Zach?
oh, the Mike and Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
I was like, yo.
thank you.
Don't you see her?
It was gross. But I was like, thank you.
Don't you see her body?
Yeah, but she
a
has like
scene?
this fat bush.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, she has this fat bush, bro. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. But like, yeah, you get to see Sugar a little bit, which
Yeah.
is like sick. Like,
Yeah.
you know, for the boys growing up, you're like, yo, like I was in love with Sugar. Everybody
Yeah.
was in love with Sugar. So
Yeah.
it's pretty
So
sick.
that's literally who you went home to.
Wow, that's
That's-
deep.
That's great. Yeah.
That's-
She was my first girlfriend.
That's who you went
Yeah.
home to, bro.
That's who you look
watch.
for.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
look
who
forward to going
yeah.
home to.
Between
That's what you told
SpongeBob,
about
you
your
know?
day. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Sugar. Thanks for running that SpongeBob.
Dude.
Zach pulled it up.
Put it up right. Put it right here.
You gotta blur it, you gotta blur it. Bro, she was literally that
Yeah, she was
exposed.
like, bro, she's
Oh my
completely
God.
naked.
That's wild. From what movie? Sorry.
What movie was it?
Mike and Dave.
Okay.
Need wedding. Need
Okay,
wedding.
I just
yeah.
wanted some shitty movie.
I remember we watched that shit at Jacob's house. That was the first time seing it, and then
Oh yeah.
I was
That's
like, oh,
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, that time I was like, I gotta watch this again.
I might have to pull this up at home. But yeah, yo, shouts out YTV, everybody over there, you know, all legends. Hopefully Tanner has something to look up to for his future endeavors.
Yeah.
But enough about Tanner because he got finessed, and I hope you can all learn from that.
Yeah.
I had something real quick.
What's up?
By the time this comes out, it's already done, but show.
Yeah.
Kevin A, 750 show, February 27th. You were listening to this now, it's already out. It already happened.
It was crazy.
But you know it was lit.
Yeah. It was fucking wild. Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll be talking about that on the next pod, or not even the next pod, the pod after that.
And if you're listening to this now and you didn't come, it was free. And
Yeah.
yeah,
We got lit.
yeah. So I don't know what happened to you.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah. If you did come, yo,
Hey.
you remember? Yeah.
Probably not.
Exactly.
Probably not. But yeah, yo, we got a show coming, so that's gonna be lit. Just want to say that quick, even though again, this is not, you're not gonna hear this on time, so probably you're already there, hopefully. What else was I gonna say? Oh, All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember. I feel like I knew there was long weekend, Valentine's Day. I was like, I swear something else happened.
something
I'm like,
else
oh yeah,
happened.
All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend. I was what was I doing? Friday. I didn't watch the celebrity game.
I actually had time to watch that. It wasn't
Good.
worth watching. Yeah,
Great, as per usual.
yeah,
Saturday I was at work, so I didn't get to see the dunk contest or the three-point skills.
yeah. The night,
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing at all. I heard Aaron got robbed again.
The dunk contest is the dumbest. It's the dumbest thing ever.
I've been over the dunk contest for years upon
For years, yeah.
Since Terrence Ross won.
Yeah. I don't like when
Ross.
I don't like when Kenny Smith is talking about it on the show. Like I agree with some of the things he says, but then I don't agree with some of the things he says. Like everybody, all the judges always cheese me every time I watch that shit. It's just dumb. Like
It's whack.
Like they complain about scores that don't get 50s and then they give 50 to stupid things and then
It's
shit
annoying.
like
Because I see sicker dunks every day on Instagram.
yeah.
than I do at the dunk contest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, cool, I get it. Like, this is a different type of thing. These guys don't practice for these crazy cool dunks on All-Star Weekend. But at the same time, I'm trying to see something sick.
That's the problem with the dunk contest now is like, I think we've seen everything so that when you give them the time to actually do it and it's not in game, it's not exciting. Like if somebody does a windmill or 360 in game, that's sick. But when you have this whole thing set up and then that's all they do, you're like, okay, who cares? Even the through the legs, like when I see somebody do that now, like I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
And that was like, what's his name? Derek Jones. Like he
did that.
He did the first one was sick. Yeah, he did the first one he did was sick. It was a 360 through the legs or whatever. Then he did it like 4 fucking times.
Yeah,
so it's
just
like
from different angles.
Yeah, so it's like, what's the fucking point of this?
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly, and that's what I was hearing the whole time.
And that's what Zach LaVine did too. He did the same fucking dunks all the time. Like he did the 360, then he did the 360 from the free throw line.
The thing with the Zach LaVine dunks is that you could just feel the power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just looks like a fucking cheetah in the air while he's flying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He leaps. That's
that's his thing. You know what I mean? And that's why I felt like, oh, okay, that's sick.
But the only dunks that you're going to be seeing are the Aaron Gordon ones. It's like, this guy should have won it just because, like, just give him the fucking award. Like, I don't get it. Like,
and that's crazy. He hasn't won. He hasn't won the dunk contest yet.
Nate Robinson has 3, yo, and this guy hasn't had 1. And he's going to have two dunks, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of his dunks. You're going to be always, you're always going to be seeing those in the highlight reels of all the dunk contests.
All dunk contests. He has, a few dunks that are going to be all-time dunks.
Yeah.
Anyways, next day, Sunday, the best day.
It made up for Saturday, for sure, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
That was that was probably the best All-Star game I've ever watched.
That's the best All-Star game I've ever watched myself.
I know the rules definitely helped, but I think it was also Kobe had a lot to do with it, just the emotional aspect of it, which is fine. But I do think that it is like, it's in a good direction. Like I think next year it won't fall off completely. It still will be like,
it's still gonna be that intense.
Yeah.
The good thing about the All-Star game was just the intensity. That's what it was. It was like, for me, it was like finally sick. I get to see all-stars, some of the best players, hopefully, in the league, arguably, that are going head-to-head. Finally, I want to see what these teams would look like.
That's what the whole point of the thing was supposed to be.
But these guys, these motherfuckers, all these years have just been fucking doing some just fun dunks, playing around. Steph Curry's just chucking balls behind his back.
Yeah.
Pause. it's just stupid.
And you get it because it's like these guys are making $30 million a year. Why would they risk themselves?
Yeah, I get it.
Playing in a game, but we all got that. It's like, but just don't have it or change because you can change the rules.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they did. They did
finally. And at first, everybody was kind of like, "What?"
Yeah.
With the rules, but once we got into the game, everything kind of made sense.
Yeah.
So it was like,
because even like I think the charity thing helped too, like having the kids there. I think that's gonna be
put
the
that
thing
extra pressure on them.
Because before I remember when it used to be like, oh, the winner of the dunk contest will win like a Ford truck. I'm like, why the fuck do they want a truck or like $20,000? Like,
why does LeBron need a truck?
Yeah. And like, like I don't even know what else to say about that. Yeah,
he's like,
well, but like, because I think but I think they even still have that too. Like they say, whoever wins the whatever dunk contest, they win like $100,000 and they'll donate like a Kia to charity. I don't get how that works. Yeah.
So who's driving the Kia?
A Kia?
Like whoever the car? Because I think Kia was the dunk contest sponsor.
I didn't watch All-Star Weekend. I was busy with my girlfriend. She doesn't watch basketball.
They were sexing.
I wanted to watch.
He paid 50% of that flight. Yo.
Yeah, I wanted to watch the All-Star game, and we ended up not. So
I feel you. I know why you weren't.
I mean, I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't feel bad if I missed it either. But
I was at a bar, I was at a restaurant bar before it happened, and we just left, went home. Whatever, it's all good. I saw the highlights. That's all I saw.
No, it was.
I didn't see the dunk contest or the other celebrity game or whatever.
Yeah, the All-Star game was the best.
Yeah, it usually is. It usually is. No, is it not?
Usually the Saturday is better than Sunday.
Usually Saturday is better. That's why they do it the Saturday.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because most bands are available that day.
And that's why even for the past like 15 years, just the whole weekend in general has been disappointing because
the last
Saturday has been shit.
Was here in Toronto.
Yeah.
And before that was what? The Vince Carter dunks.
Yeah.
True.
Like there's nothing. There hasn't been anything fun since.
You like Chicago as a host? It was good.
It was Common.
The Common advertisements?
Yo.
I remember
Common snapped, bro. The All-Star game, he snapped. He had to do introductions for all the players.
Right.
You know, I'll get into that in a second. I liked everything leading up to that. So like they're like looking at like the diagram they had of Chicago, and then all like the Chicago talents, whether that be like artists or players and stuff like that, talking about, oh, this is where I live, this is where I grew up, this is, you know, these are the people that inspired me. I'm like, this is amazing.
Chance, and was Obama there too?
Yeah, Obama was, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, shit, I forgot all these people are from Chicago.
Yeah,
like, that's a sick like little.
They have a strong
group of people.
Latifah was all over that. Yeah.
So that was like really cool to see. Everything leading up, right up until he was announcing players, was cool. But then they had this man doing the off-top freestyles and introducing the players, and I can't even remember half of the fucking rhymes. They were just wild, yo. Yeah. He had to rhyme something with Antetokounmpo. all this fucking shit.
That would be hard.
Yeah, bro. It was just like, it was all sick right up until that, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking done with this, bro. But Common did his thing though. Yeah, he did his thing.
I feel like, I guess he didn't want to be a part of it, but I think Kanye should have been more involved. I
feel like Kanye should have been more involved. That would have been great. But I feel like they wouldn't have had the budget for Kanye.
Yeah, maybe that was it too.
He would have been like, yo, I want us to be on the ceiling.
I want the all-star. I want the players to be playing upside down.
Playing upside down.
Yeah, he would have had some crazy
on top of a portrait of my wife.
This is the first time that it was in Chicago since like '88, I think. So that's why. But it would have been nice to have, because that little things like that you don't realize. Like we never had because if there was a game in Chicago like in 2007 or something, Kanye would have been all over that, and you would have remembered. You would have remembered that one, right?
Really, since the '80s hasn't been.
Was it the '80s? Sorry, not at all.
It was because they kept showing the.
Chicago's a basketball city. How the Bulls? Michael Jordan. How the fuck? That's crazy.
I guess because they knew that in the '90s they were winning already. They didn't. What's the point of having them there?
Having a parade every year.
I think they were probably one of the most richest teams at that time. Anyway,
yeah, so they're having a parade every year.
I think Chicago would be. It's like it's a basketball city. Facts. Like I think it is.
And then in the 2000s they weren't actually that good, so that's why.
Shooters.
Yeah.
And then I mean it's just it goes to like. I think they mostly try to do it in like warmer cities too. That's probably why.
But fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just doing LA.
Like every other year they
doing LA and Miami every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
But it would have been sick to see Kanye be more involved or at least perform.
Yeah, because that was the thing that was missing. Because I realized during the celebrity game they were like
Chief Keef. I need one of you two.
Yeah, they were really big on the artist thing, and I seen Chance, I seen Common, and I was like, yo, I feel like something's missing. And then it was like, the people who actually mattered.
The people that actually matter. I don't give a fuck about no Chance.
Yeah. They had Taylor Bennett, Chance's brother, on this. Exactly. That's where they was reaching out to get. I'm like, bro, like there's bare artists in Chicago.
I just don't think Chief Keef could pull up. I think he has warrants. Hopefully I'm not stitching. But yeah, it would have been sick to if we had a Chief Keef doing Kobe.
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Or even Kanye, that would have been amazing. But no, that game was great overall. It was that Sunday was just overall just good. I
remember at first when they announced the rules, I was just confused as fuck. But then when the game started, I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it."
Makes sense now. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
Because they want the quarters to be competitive, and then they keep the same point differential, and then you have the fourth quarter. I was like, "Okay, it makes sense."
Yeah, that's the only part I was confused about was the end. I'm like, okay, wait, do they each have to get to their 24, their plus 24, or is it whoever has the highest? And I was like, oh, it's whoever has the highest. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, I know that day overall was just pretty good for me. I just chilled with. I watched it with my girl, my uncle, my cousins, and Blurta. She came over, and we watched it too. It was lit. Good times.
Yeah, it crept up because usually that's when I realized that when the All-Star weekend happens, I'm like, oh shit, we're like into the year now.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Yeah.
Because you're still in that New Year mode, but then when All-Star Weekend happens, you're like, okay, now the year started.
We're getting into this.
And I'm like, fuck, yo, 2020's already done already.
Not saying Happy New Year anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, playoffs are right now.
Yeah.
Playoffs are just around the corner. Then it's going to be summer.
And then summer's done. And
fall's going to hit.
Yeah.
And then it's winter.
Yeah.
And we do it all over again.
You
know, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Anything else on All-Star Weekend? I don't think so, really. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Overall, just Sunday was lit. They really need to figure out something for these All-Star Weekends. I'm getting really bored.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do the whole one-on-one thing. That would be crazy.
Yeah. I feel like when we were kids, they tried more shit. Like I feel like they had I feel like in the dunk contest they had like a wheel one time or something.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah. I remember that shit.
They played horse. I remember. I don't know why they didn't get rid of that.
Like
Shit was fun.
They should really just do some more street ball games.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because that's what people really want to see.
That's the problem. They just feel like they waste so much time. They want to condense it into these little things, but like people just want to see a lot of things. They don't want to just see like
play horse, play fitty.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like play
play the games that fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you can have your all-star. We could keep the dunk contest and the all-star game.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about a celebrity game, unfortunately. I don't really care.
3 points.
3-pointer, I don't really give a shit because half the mans are missing anyways.
True.
You're watching how many guys
who won that this year? Sorry, I don't know who won.
Buddy Hield, I believe.
Yeah.
True.
And
Curry didn't win.
He's injured.
I know. I know he is. Yeah.
But he wouldn't have won anyway. I don't think there's people who aren't like. There's a specific type of people who win. That's the thing too. It's
that's like a not a Steph Curry kind of thing, but like a Kyle Korver.
I think there's really a difference between shooting like that and shooting with someone in your face, like in a game.
No, yeah, definitely.
In a game,
that's what I was realizing too, because
different.
with the skills contest now they have. It used to just be like point guards doing it, but now they have everybody doing it, like centers, and you like who fucking won? It was Sabonis and
Sabonis.
another big man. Who it was like between two big men in the final, and it's like I think because now like big men they have to.
Big men have to do everything now.
Yeah. So they're doing that shit in practice. They're hitting open threes in practice. So that's why it was like when it came down to that final shot, it'd be like a big man and then like a shooter like Middleton. And Middleton would be missing the three because he's not used to shooting open threes. But that guy, the big man is used to doing it in practice, right? So that like things like that, like the 3-point contest, the skills contest, they only test like how good you are in practice. They don't show your ability in the game. These guys, when they're in practice, like actual shooters, they're practicing with men, like in defending them. They're not just practicing open shots. You know. So yeah,
man just need to get. So let's do the dunk contest, all-star game, get fitty, horse, maybe a bump, and the one-on-ones.
Yeah. Or like a little 3-on-3 street ball.
Maybe
or
a 3-on-3.
Yeah.
A big three. Have the big
NBA
three come
jam
through.
kind of thing, you know, like
Bump? That shit fun.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
Bump.
Like, let's have fun this weekend. Why are we?
I love that game.
Why are we pretending we like these dunks?
Yeah.
And I want to see. You know what? And I don't want the NBA guys to be doing the dunks anymore. I want the people that I see on fucking Instagram doing the fucking dunks. Like, invite these kids out. You know what I mean? Give them. Whoopsie. My bottle.
They
give them a place to, fucking do their shit.
I heard they had like TikTok stars on the halftime or some shit.
Yeah, they had that girl dancing. And
what's her name? Something. Fuck, I forgot her name. I don't care. She's like the top TikTok star, whatever.
Jeez, yo.
I forgot her fucking name. Whatever.
Jeez,
she's like. I don't know her name. I forgot. Anyways, anything else about All Star?
That was a weird moment too, seeing like so much TikTok people involved. I'm like, yo, fans are getting old, bro.
Yeah.
When you start not understanding shit.
Yeah.
I start not understanding what's going on.
God damn.
Bro, I remember that happening to me like a few years ago, even with just music. And then I sat down and I'm like, bro, Jamal, you're still cool. Like, you need to understand. So then I forced myself. And now I'm stuck in this whole SoundCloud, like, era of music with like all these young dudes that like they just sound weird, but I love it now. I just love it. But yeah, that TikTok shit's weird.
Yeah.
It was like Charlie does something. Whatever, man. I forgot her fucking name. She has like 20 million on TikTok.
Whatever.
It is whatever, but she's
Are they paying their influencers?
She's rich. She's rich off other shit. I mean, I'm sure her Instagram is at 1 million now. So.
Well, I hope that they are paying their influencers on TikTok because then they would just be shut down.
I don't know if there's a way of getting paid on
It's
TikTok.
Vine. It's just in a long format, you know?
But all those famous Vine people end up doing other shit and they're still making bank. So.
All those famous Vine people just moved to fucking YouTube and Instagram.
Well, that's what she can
and they're now on TikTok as well.
And that's what she can easily do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I feel you.
She get 1 million off Instagram. So.
Yep.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? You guys heard the Weeknd's new song?
Yeah, yo. I fucked with that song. After Hours.
After Hours, yeah.
Yeah, it dropped at 12 a.m. yesterday, or technically this morning.
Pretty much today, yeah. It's a long song. It's like,
a longer song than I expected originally. I fuck with it. It was nice to hear because he's been dropping the whole 80s sounds recently. Yeah. So I felt like we took a step back into the old Weeknd world a little bit. You know what I mean? With this kind of new sound.
Yeah, he's on like this. I mean, it's like trap beats, but also it's like this psychedelic type of pop type of sound that I like.
Yeah, I fuck with it. Again, it's just Weeknd in his bag trying to show us, yo, I can do whatever. Like, just give me a minute and I'll show you I can do anything. You know what I mean? And that's why I fuck with the Weeknd. I feel like he's over his career and everything that he's been doing over the years since he started out here in the ends to now being this big megastar, if you will. He's kind of shown us how diverse he can be. You know, he doesn't always have to be all strung out on drugs and hanging out with white girls.
Isn't that
you know what I mean? Like he's doing it now.
He's on some psychedelics now.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's licked the toad.
He's some trippy.
He's
new.
He's off the pills and the coke. He's on the toad and the DMT, which is more enlightening. It's better for you.
That is better for you.
Exactly, and I feel like that's what he's on right now, and I fuck with it.
Yeah, I like his new persona too. Kind of. He always every album he has like a slightly different persona, if you will. Whether it's his, what seems to be part of his hair is definitely.
Yeah, he has always changed the hair.
His hair is actually his persona, like a little bit.
I love just what his team and everybody does. Everything they're doing.
It's just cool.
It's just cool. It's just smart.
I mean? Like,
again, just down to the hair because they knew the hair was his thing. His hair was his thing for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then when they changed his hair, everyone was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then it changed it again. You're like, oh.
It's like crazy. Now he has like an afro.
Exactly.
He looks like crazy in every photo. What do you think about the cover art?
I fuck with the cover art. I just want to hear the music, yeah.
Straight to the point.
I just want to hear the music. And the main reason why I want to hear the music is because I know it's going to be great, but I also want to know when PartyNextDoor is dropping.
That was long overdue, man.
Because PartyNextDoor is supposed to drop
based
this
on
month.
what he promised. He said January.
And the Weeknd is supposed to be, I think he's dropping this month.
If the Weeknd album comes out before Party, I think
it was like March 20 something or something like that.
For Party?
No, for Weeknd.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. March. Oh, the date is confirmed.
Yeah.
That's a hard date.
Okay,
that's a hard date. I don't think they're gonna not do it on that date. Like.
No, yeah, I trust the Weeknd to drop
because his date's hard. The Party's just a fucking tweet. He's just like.
No, but also that's who Party is. Like Weeknd wouldn't be not releasing albums and shit, but like Party would just talks and nothing's ever official with him.
Can we do a quick Party talk quickly?
Yeah.
Do you think that this next PartyNextDoor album has to be great?
I mean, what did people think? What did the general public think about PND3? Because I thought that was like not good.
PND3, I liked PND3.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like Colors as much.
Yeah, I feel like he's definitely his solo stuff has been regressing. So I think it needs to be good again. Like I think it needs to actually people need to still be listening to it after 2 months, you know, kind of thing. Yeah,
I feel because personally for me, it's like for this Party album, this next Party project, I'm like, this is it for you. Like, it's almost like okay, you haven't. We already know you're talented. Everybody believes in you. You just haven't really shown us in a while.
Yeah.
You've shown us. You had some good albums. You've put out a lot of good work. You're a great writer for other people. But we just want to see you shine as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like he hasn't done that a lot.
I feel like he hasn't. Yeah, he just doesn't. I mean, I get it. Like if you're writing for Rihanna, like you're not gonna think about your career that much. But I feel like he hasn't. He hasn't put too much thought into his sound and his direction. He's kind of got caught in the same.
Yeah. And that's the thing that bothers me. That's the only thing that bothers me. It's just like, cool, I get that you're working for other people right now, but if you are going to make an album, why aren't you putting out something that's that's fucking great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just how I feel personally. Sorry, I just wanted to get off into that quick.
Yeah, that's true because especially the way that he's gotten himself into this kind of thing where he's one of those artists who people wait on him to, or like, when are you dropping your shit? He's one of those artists now.
Yeah.
It has to, because, you know, that's, Frank Ocean has that title, like Rihanna's in that category too. So, but
you haven't gotten a Rihanna album in years.
But you know, like when they drop their albums, like people are going to like it because they're not just not dropping shit for no reason. Exactly. With Party, it feels like if he does drop something, you still don't know if that's him. He spent this, whatever, when was the last time he dropped something big? Like, when was that Color shit? Like 3 years, two, 3 years ago? Whenever it was, like you'd expect them to spend that time. Like, you know, Frank Ocean has like 4 other albums right now, but if the next thing he drops, it would be like an album of shit that, is the cream of the crop.
Exactly.
But with Party, you're not sure. Like it could be amazing, but then it could just be like average again. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
He could all be making it like in the last month.
That's the problem too. Yeah, because he says he's been working on
it for years,
and he's like, I gotta add some new things. Like so that's
why they push back the date.
That sounds like he hates the whole album. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it could have been done. We don't know. It could have been done, and they're almost like, I don't want to drop this.
Honestly, you know what it is? I honestly think it's just the Weeknd.
The timing.
Because the Weeknd, and it's funny, they've been talking about this on the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
They've been talking about that. How the Weeknd always seems to drop his shit around the same time as Party. So Party released like his 2 tracks that day, and then Abel dropped 2 tracks.
They're not even in the same boat though.
I know, but it just goes back to the old. It just goes back to the old OVO.
I know
and
they're
EXO.
from the same city.
Yeah, and
so like they have similar listeners. Like,
no, but it's not just that.
It's global. It's just
different. It's just drama. That's what it is. It's
old.
It's old beef because remember, Party. If you will, Party is supposed to be Drake's The Weeknd.
Essentially, yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
It's funny when you think about that now. Like, I don't think that comparison matters anymore.
No,
though, yeah, but it holds because from the beginning,
exactly.
Because I didn't want to listen to Party at the beginning too because I'm like, I don't want to listen to a bootleg Weeknd. But then you actually listen to that tape and it's like,
this is hard.
It doesn't sound anything like Weeknd, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's 2 completely different worlds.
Yeah,
it's just
the Weeknd's in a different
everything that kind of happened
exactly the timing
around the timing of things, which we're kind of getting into later. The timing of stuff.
Yeah.
It was just kind of put him in this lane where he was supposed to be OVO's Weeknd because they weren't able to lock down
the
Weeknd.
Yeah,
they wanted the guy,
and it also the way that it came out. It was like when did he drop? Like 2013, and like 2012 was when Weeknd said no to Drake or whatever.
Yes.
And so it was like it felt like Drake literally just found the next person and was like, this is gonna be my replacement for the Weeknd. But it wasn't that true. It wasn't the case. Party was like did earn it in his own right. But
exactly. PartyNextDoor dropped 2 tracks at the end of last year. So did The Weeknd about a few days later.
They did the double.
They both did the double.
And I remember the day that Party dropped Persian Rugs, Weeknd dropped the track too. Because it was back to back on whatever music blog we saw it. And I remember listening to the Weeknd one first. And then I think it was like the Drunken Love remix or something. Mm-hmm. With the Beyonce and Jay-Z song. I think Weeknd did a remix of that. But then Party dropped Persian Rugs. And it's like, I'm not listening to that Weeknd shit after that. But...
Yeah, but yeah, The Weeknd, he's been doing a lot over time, you know what I mean? And even though, yes, his drops might be a little funny because they drop around party times, it's very funny, but he has grown over his career and he's shown that very well. You know what I mean? What do you guys have a favorite Weeknd album?
Yeah, House of Balloons.
How's he?
Yeah. Beauty Behind the Madness.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I like the Kissland stuff.
Beauty Behind the Madness. I mean, Kissland, really?
Yeah.
People argue that's like his weakest one.
People slept on, I think.
Slept on.
Not
weakest.
Sure.
Slept on, yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people didn't even know that shit dropped.
Yeah.
Besides that Drake. That
was probably the Weeknd at his weirdest point in his career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because everyone's kind of getting bored of the. Okay,
I think that was the album where he was transitioning between like pop star, from R&B to pop star. So he needed that transition album because that was still from the same trilogy type of vibes. Yeah. But then the next album was just pure pop, basically.
Was the what movie was it?
The 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey shit. That's when he dropped.
And the Can't Feel My Face.
Yeah.
Once he did Can't Feel My Face, he stopped.
Once Can't Feel My Face came out, he was a pop star.
Yeah, exactly.
Immediately.
Which
Can't Feel My Face?
I hated it, but I don't mind it now.
I don't think that's his worst song. My least favorite song. It's your least favorite. That makes sense if your least favorite song, but I don't think that's his worst song. Like again, it's almost like that thing where people hate on certain Drake songs because it just gets played over.
Started from the bottom.
Even if you think about fucking the Happy song by Pharrell, it's not a bad song.
Yeah,
it's just it got overplayed.
Yeah.
You hearing Happy every fucking minute of your life is annoying.
I feel like you're probably gonna feel the same way with Blinded Lights, man. Like in a year, I think you will. Yeah, I'm already getting sick of it, to be honest. So,
Well, that's what happens when you listen to the radio too, because they play
I'm on
those songs every hour.
93.5 too much. Fuck.
Yeah, get that.
Dude, I don't got the. Never mind.
You gotta get the aux sorted out.
I will. Like, fuck. I should just buy the thing right now.
Buy it.
But I don't. It was the same price as the thing.
I'm gonna cop one on Friday too.
It's like $10, yo. Apparently.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking cheap. I'm gonna cop.
It's like the cheapest Apple product you can buy.
Is it? No.
Besides a sticker.
You mean the ones from Amazon are the cheap ones?
No, Apple official. I swear it's like $10.
That one's like $50.
Oh, never mind. Maybe I was looking at the Amazon.
Chill,
basics.
Tanner. You're getting
finessed. The Amazon. Tanner. But yeah, what was I gonna say?
You're gonna say something about the Weeknd and his discography or the way he's marketed himself or something like that.
Well, when we took a break, I mentioned Justin Bieber. Now these guys were like chill, not even comparable. Which I get it. They're different. Mm-hmm. Genres almost. I mean, Bieber's like, what the fuck is Bieber? Pop R&B when he wants to be, but not really.
He's pop.
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let him talk.
Yeah,
we'll get into what Bieber is.
Okay, so they're both from Canada, but Bieber doesn't really, identify as Canadian a lot of the time, and Abel still does. But like, I just wanted to compare them because they are two similar acts that are right now dropping music, so they are kind of in the same lane. Unfortunately, Bieber outsells Weeknd by a lot, but that's just the
way.
He? Maybe. I haven't actually looked at the numbers, the true numbers. But when you look at Billboard, I mean, Yummy's like... Yummy is arguably Bieber's shittiest song in a long time, and fucking it's number 2 for like the longest time. Count. And then you got Heartless at like 34.
That doesn't count. Plus, if you actually look at it, was The Weeknd really even pushing Heartless and Blinding Light and all these other tracks?
Not the way Bieber was.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
My shit while you're sleeping.
That's what I'm saying. Like, The Weeknd just dropped the shit and he called it a day. He did like a 750 drop. Like, he just put it out, and then he's like, all right, well,
but
video's out next week or something.
The Weeknd has never been that guy to really push hard. He does the low key push.
So does Bieber need to do a hard push?
He's mysterious with his drops. He just kind of drops.
Well,
puts a couple photos on his Insta.
Bieber shouldn't have to, but
Bieber shouldn't have to.
But is
Bieber not in the realm of Beyonce?
But he needed to for this one.
Bieber was doing
for this song for some reason. He needed to. I don't know why.
That's because Roddy Ricch was outplaying him. But that was,
that's true.
That's why that was happening. He would have been number 1 if Roddy Ricch wasn't there.
It wasn't just that too. It's because this is Bieber's comeback.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Bieber needs more momentum because it has been a bit of time since he's dropped something on like his solo project.
He got married. He got Lime.
Yeah, I mean, like, even though it's Bieber, that 5 years does stunt your career a little bit. Like, you're gonna have to gain that momentum back. I feel like, you know what I mean, because your fans have to get back into it. That whole Bieber thing. So, but yeah, I just was comparing them not because they're like similar, but just they're kind of in that same realm, and they are both Canadian, but it's just interesting to compare how they market their brands. Because I find like Bieber's marketing is weak. I just don't like it.
Yeah, it's whack.
It's whack. Like, he put out that the YouTube Originals it was YouTube Original documentary about his life, because he's been doing who knows for 5 years, so he wants his fans to catch up.
5 years
since his last album in 2015. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I think so. Purpose was 2015.
Really?
I know, right? Like, he was like 20, and I was 25. That's weird. And he had no like solo projects between.
That's crazy because like it's right? It's not like I would remember if he did. Like, I thought he dropped a project like 2 years ago, and I just wouldn't remember it because I remember Purpose, but I didn't think that would be the last album that I would have remembered. But I didn't think that would have been his last album.
I would have staying relevant without making any music.
Yeah,
I think like just the Despacitos and the other songs.
He had the features. Okay.
Those types of songs that he was on, those massive mega billion stream hits were just like keeping him kind of relevant. I guess that's enough that you never noticed.
But that's like he's not a. The thing with like pop is, like Michael Jackson and Prince, they had a low-key beef because they were at the top of their game, but they were also different artists. They were people who were in control of their musical careers. It doesn't seem like Bieber has ever had like a full control on his direction, the sound of the album. Like,
honestly,
I don't think,
not until I think this album. I feel like this might be
the one where
first albums where he actually has most of the control.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
I watched a little bit of that documentary. I was roasting. I watched a little bit of it just because I was curious. A lot of his producers and stuff were saying that, yeah, I mean, in Justin's, when he was a child, he didn't really have as much control as he thought he did.
See, that was my point,
You know
is like you say his marketing is bad, and I think it's because he's started as a kid and they've just been on the fly with him. They've never had like a long-term plan. They've just been pushing him, you know? Because what do you, like, you can't really create like a good artistic story for a kid, like the way that Weeknd's marketing. You can't do that for Bieber because he was a teen for how long? Like the first 10 years basically, right? So this last 5 years was the first time that he could really actually start marketing himself in a cool way, and but he doesn't have the experience though. So whereas Weeknd has been doing this his whole career. So it's just two different careers that started in two different ways, so it's hard to you know,
that's what I'm saying.
them.
Yeah, it's just hard to compare. Also, what I was gonna say is
Oh my God.
Fucking A. The thing that Bieber has to rely on for this album that he just dropped is his features.
Yeah, we know the features they're big.
I hate to say it, but what happens usually is when a white person's trying to come back into the game, what they need to do is they need to get some black people featured on their shit so that it can be hip again.
Yeah.
So I believe he had songs with fucking like Quavo.
It's white R&B-ish artists have always done that, right?
Yeah, but the only person that really did it good was Justin Timberlake.
I was gonna say JT does that.
Like,
right.
Yeah, he does it, and we allow him to do that because he makes some good music, except for that Man in the Wild, that wood shit.
But even with him, that was just like working with Neptunes, then working with Timbaland. That's it. Like the features on his albums weren't as important. You know what I mean? Because he was like an artist.
But with somebody like Bieber, he needs that feature to make sure that song is pushed a little bit.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. I agree.
So like it'd
be tough for him to do all completely solo album.
That's what I'm saying. He couldn't do a solo.
He would need who's on it? Quavo, a couple other fucking people.
Travis Scott.
Post Malone's on that. He's not black, but he's a big artist.
Post Malone, people consider to be in hip hop, but he's not a fucking rapper at all.
No, but they've collaborated before and they're friends, so it makes sense. Yeah. Whatever.
If anything, like Post Malone kind of like took over what Bieber.
Thank you.
Yeah, would have been.
Could have.
I don't even want to say that.
Yeah,
could have. Like Bieber's still bigger than him.
Yeah, it's hard to
overall,
say
overall, but maybe not at the moment. But
I don't know what the point is, but you know what I mean though. Yeah, like because Post Malone had a completely different start to his career too, but the way that he's a pop star now. So
I'll shout out Post Malone though. He's been holding shit down, bro. He's always dropping a hit.
Yeah,
always selling out shows. But like always getting numbers.
Fan base is like
is it Circles or whatever song came up before that? When I heard it, I'm like, oh, he's a pop star now. He's not even like trying to do the hip hop shit anymore. Exactly. He's just a pop star. Yeah, and like it's fine. That's fine.
That's totally cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he figured out his sound, and then he just went with it.
But and that's the thing too, is like, so with him is he has a sound. So I feel like if he had an album that was all solo, I wouldn't necessarily listen to it, but it might be good because he might be able to do something with an all solo thing. You're not necessarily looking for the features as hard as you are for Bieber's album, you know, with Post Malone.
You're looking for the features, yeah.
And I do fuck with Bieber though.
Yeah, I do too. Don't get me wrong. Yeah,
like, he's always been dropping heat to me personally.
Yeah.
It just feels inconsistent though, and like it doesn't feel like he has control of it sometimes. You know, what I mean?
don't think Yummy was a great way to start his 5-year break.
No,
but that was really a weak way
I
of starting
more.
It's a song that's like kind of, you know, like it has replay, but it's not a good song. You know what I mean? Like it's a radio hit. That's. But
I guess it is working for him in a new way too. But I guess anything would be. That's the problem with him is like if you feel like he's being desperate, but I feel like anything could work for him at this point. You know,
that's true.
He could have just made a good song, but the thing is like this also worked in his favor too because he's. You know, we're talking about him now. If he dropped the fire track, we might have just said, you know, that was fire and then moved on and not.
Let's turn off the party.
Yeah, you know? So, like, maybe they are. I don't know if they are being. Yeah, maybe it's just a bad track. I don't know. Maybe they're trying something, you know, to like stir up something. I don't think
drop yet, right? Yeah. Or no?
Dude, I don't even remember. That's awkward. No.
I don't think so.
No, it didn't. No, it's bro. Clearly, I'm not a fan. No, it would have if it did. I would have known.
Yeah, it dropped.
When did it drop again?
Changes.
Yeah.
It dropped
a while ago, right?
Fucking on Valentine's Day.
Say a word.
Right.
A couple days ago. So
Right.
and it's a long.
I just haven't had the chance to listen to it.
It's a long one. That Summer Walker Yummy remix was shit. And
the Yummy remix.
The Yummer. I don't know why that's so jokes. Yummer.
The Yummy Summer Walker didn't make the song better.
Not
I thought she would have, but it didn't.
Not at all.
It didn't work.
I don't know what.
She's one of those people.
Yeah.
I gotta hear the Travis song.
I like her, but I'm just like.
Yeah.
So I haven't listened to this yet. I just haven't had the chance, but I will eventually.
Our work is trash.
Yeah, you see, like everything about it is just trash.
It's marketing. I just think it's like I don't know if they're trying to be corny, but he's just corny.
He has a mustache now.
Like it's just corny. Like I don't know. When you could like the Weeknd, like that way he's marketing himself right now is dope.
You should get Tanner and Justin.
And fucking Bieber is just like
Canadian legends.
Canadian legends.
I don't know, man.
Tanner Zipchin and Justin Bieber.
What does he put out for his album? The YouTube series and that Yummy music video was weird. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
That the first song that made me enjoy Justin Bieber's music was Somebody to Love. That was such an amazing song.
Yeah.
Him and Usher. Great song. I'm gonna bump that tonight. Haven't listened to it in a while. Good times. It just brings me back to those early days of Justin Bieber and everybody just hating on him because he was just a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he was on that Kanye did that remix of that song too for Good Friday.
Yes.
That shit was hard. He just looks like Machine Gun Kelly or something, you know? Like,
yeah.
And the font is so
because of
garbage.
all his tattoos and shit. Machine Gun Kelly.
He looks like
You're right,
like
tatted blonde kid with,
but like almost his face almost looks like a G-Eazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that is what that's
what these guys look like.
That's what the marketing feels like.
This is what his female fans think is attractive.
Are we sure about that?
I think it is.
Are they sure? Are we sure?
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, they probably like a nice tatted up Bieber.
They like the MGK looking guy. Fucking Mac Miller looking, Bieber looking, that fucking Arizona, whatever.
Ian looking. That was Zach's idea. He pointed at you. I just said it for him.
The dude who made the Roxanne song, the one that
fucking Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. No, he doesn't have tats.
No, he doesn't have tats. All of them.
Arizona Zervas.
Yeah, all those guys are fucking kind of whack.
Yeah. I don't think they're whack, but like.
Okay, let's go through it quick though.
MGK's cool.
Had one good song. Okay,
he's okay. Like I like.
Yeah, the Bad Boys, whatever track it was.
Eminem diss
he was. Yeah, he was. He thought everybody thought he was Eminem, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out.
Like the next Eminem. Is that what you're trying to say?
They all thought he was going to be like next Eminem. Not as lyrical.
He does not have bars like Eminem.
No, not as lyrical, but they thought he would give the same feel, which he kind of does for some people, but he just hasn't held up anything.
MGK is not like massive superstar, but like
G-Eazy. What's G-Eazy?
G-Eazy's massive though. Like
G-Eazy was kissing on Meg Thee Stallion, which is crazy.
Yeah,
but I'll allow him.
I don't know what's going on there, but she was denying shit. So I don't know what was going on there.
Hey, whatever, man.
I think
all he has to say is, "Yo, you seen the videos?" That's all he has to say.
I think he's that type of guy that just like I think he was just trolling her a little bit.
Nah,
they probably had a thing, but
he's trying to crush.
I think
Meg Thee Stallion.
They might have had a thing, and then like.
But then he got roasted when that thing went on Twitter. So
yeah, so he's like,
so Meg tried to pull back, and I don't know.
Yeah. I think
But it probably happened though.
He probably beat.
It was one of those things where they did have a thing, but then Meg was kind of like embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that tweet felt like.
She's like,
she woke up. She's like, all right, you had your fun or something.
Yeah.
She was really trying to just be like, all right, yo,
allow me, yo.
Yeah.
I fucked like that last night.
And then Jeezy seems like the type of guy with the internet reacted like that. He's just having fun with it at that point. He's like,
because he's the guy. Like he wins in the situation if he hit or not. You know what I mean? Like because it's like we saw you kiss Meg Thee Stallion on the cheek.
Yeah.
And now you hit. No, to everybody you hit, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? How you laid up on a couch like that and you're kissing somebody on the cheek, holding their face. Yeah. The hell?
It's also just two artists you wouldn't think would be romantic like that.
Meg has been kind of wild. She's still been living her hot girl summer. It's been a hot girl winter, but it's been kind of messy.
Yeah, I rate it though.
Yeah,
you need somebody like that to, you know.
I fuck with her though.
Yeah,
she's sick. She's sick. She's really sick. Yeah, what's next, boys?
You had a topic about timing and albums and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Speaking about the Weeknd album, yeah, I was just a couple months ago, or I don't know, whenever it was, I saw something about House of Balloons, and I was just thinking about like, damn, that came out like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was in grade. Was it grade 11 or grade 12?
It's okay. That's wild to think about. First off,
Yeah,
like 9 years ago. That's grade 11 or 12. I'm thinking that's probably grade 9, grade 8.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
For
That's
you guys,
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 years, but
It was, but yeah, it was crazy because I was just started thinking about albums that came around at that time, because basically we started making music after high school, and the albums that came out in like 2011 around that time, House of Balloons, Tyler just dropped Yonkers, Lil B just started going crazy after that. So those 3 albums in particular were just great timing for us, and I think there's always as artists you're always gonna have those things that they felt like they were there at the right time, but those ones were in particular, like it's crazy how, because basically when we started it sounded like a little bit of a mashup of a little bit of Weeknd, a little bit of Tyler, a little bit of Odd Future, a little bit of Lil B. Like that's what we sounded like,
Exactly.
And that's why like when I see new artists starting out and they're saying, yeah, like right now I sound a lot like this person, I'm like, don't worry, because everybody goes through that imitation.
And you kind of figure it out.
Yeah, and then you figure it out after, because when we started, that's literally all we were doing, was just like almost trying to copy them, right?
Yeah, and people told me that too. People were like, yo, you guys are just trying to do what Odd Futures do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it worked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't know what else to tell you.
See, because those 3 in particular was like, you had Odd Future, who's like, they were about our age. They were just And when you heard their stories, you started hearing Tyler saying like, yeah, we just wanted to just start doing this shit,
exactly,
and we just found friends who like were interested in different shit. Like the only difference was we didn't live in LA and we didn't find like skateboarders and like producers and all like the whole group, but we had. That's what we found.
It's just cold here.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it was. Yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah. And then with the Weeknd, it was like you found out, at first it was just fire, then you find out he's from Toronto, then you find out he was in Scarborough.
And then you find out he's a guy.
Yeah.
Because so many people thought he was a girl
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
longest time.
yeah.
When his music was first coming out, people thought he was a girl.
Yeah.
Or they thought he looked completely different.
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, people thought he was a girl.
Huh.
And he only had he had like 2 pictures out at that time. I remember that. Yeah.
No
people
one
weren't
saw
too sure.
him.
Yeah.
Nobody knew who he was. And
I never got that.
He did his
but
show
I get
at
it.
That's funny,
Smart
yeah.
Club.
Talking about looks, his look for Trilogy was like anonymous.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, even I think the reason that we wanted to do Triangle and Seed as anonymous was probably because of Weeknd and the way that he started too. Because he didn't just set the tone musically for R&B, but everybody tried to be that anonymous, moody R&B artist after
cool,
that too.
mysterious.
Yeah. And it's still happening. People are still trying to fit that mold of being like this very,
That's kind of been R&B for a bit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been-
Like
and-
Bryson Tiller would never like, he'd be like his hat down.
And what people need to realize is,
you know what I mean? Like,
and Tommy would love this, that new look for R&B that is still prominent to this day comes from Toronto. It comes from here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It comes from the cold.
Yeah.
It comes from being downtown and you can't catch a bus back to Scarborough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's those late nights downtown where it's just fucking cold in the winter.
Where you just cheese because you're like, yo, I know how close I live, but it's not close, but it is.
Yeah.
Like,
and you're arguing with your girl.
Yeah.
It's just bad times. Bad times, but great times.
Yeah.
Nostalgic times.
Yeah.
Lots of nostalgia.
But yeah, it's just it's amazing to think about these parts of your life that mean so much to you, even though you grow from it, but at the time it was like everything to you,
Yeah. I even think about even just overall Toronto as a whole. I feel so blessed to be being able to grow up in a time like this right now, because I feel like I've seen so much growth.
Yeah.
That not a lot of people got to see in the past. You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean just mostly in the creative world, but and how the creatives of our city have changed our city as well. You know what I mean?
Like I think about sometimes, why we didn't do this more as kids, and there was what did we have in front of us to say that you could make it as a musician? That's why we
had Cardinal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Didn't seem real.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like a real thing.
Yeah. Now you had people who
like,
were
you
like
had to be an LA and American and stuff like that. I'm assuming.
But then when you had Drake and Weeknd come out, who were like at the front of it. They weren't even trying to chase. They weren't even trying to copy somebody. They weren't trying to chase something or like look up to like an American or something.
We had Jay Diggs. Shouts out Jay Diggs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I ruined your point.
Yeah. It's just like as a kid, it didn't feel like a creative career was possible. So the fact that the last 10 years has made it possible, like it's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Which is great. It's great. And I feel like just being a part of this building of what's happening in Toronto is just great to see, because we also have a hand in that. You know what I mean? We have a hand in what's going to be happening in the future.
Yeah.
The wild shit that we can't even think about that kids are going to be doing and the ideas that they're going to be coming up with. We have a hand in some of the stuff that they're going to be inspired by when it comes to that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What else was I going to say? I was going to say something about the timing as well. I feel like, even just back to the whole Weeknd stuff, I feel like that was just a good timing for me as a teenager. Just growing up, you know what I mean? His music and other people's music at that time, everybody that was popping. You can even say some of the people that kind of even fell off, like not even from here, like the Dej Loafs, and stuff like that. The people that even like, remember fucking Tunji?
Oh yeah,
I remember him.
Tunji Ige,
yeah, he was sick too. Yeah. Just all that type of stuff. It was like, I feel like it was all perfect timing, just because these are all such interesting, cool, different sounds that kind of crafted who I am and the stuff that I like now. And some of the ideas that I have.
Yeah.
And I even find myself, even like when I'm working on projects and coming up with treatments, going back to my favorites on my YouTube. From my just my regular YouTube channel, going back to my favorites, going deep in them, and just looking at old music videos that I used to watch. It's just wild, man.
It's wild. You can see your growth as an artist through the things that you were inspired by too, you know?
Yeah.
And it's kind of when there's a thing like an album or whatever that you know that it's not good now, like it's not like you wouldn't listen to it now if it came out now, but it holds like that special, it has that nostalgia for you but like you wouldn't listen to it if it came out right now, or if you were who you were now at that time, like if I was 27 back in 2010, there's so many things that I wouldn't listen to, but those things that I were listening to got me to where I am now, so
exactly.
It's crazy that some of these things sometimes, like it just feels like these, I guess there's always going to be art that's like catering to each kind of different age group, but it just felt like those things that came out when we were in high school were speaking to us at that perfect time. But
exactly. And it's funny because every generation has that. That's
what I mean.
And you grow up and you think, oh, what's really gonna happen with me? And then you start noticing it as you get older. You start taking shit in the moment. I remember when Odd Future dropped, I knew. Not dropped. Like when I found out about Odd Future, that was around the time. I found out about them just before Yonkers dropped. I found Earl first. I didn't even find Tyler or anything. I found Earl, then I found Sid. And all them, these guys are sick. And then I found out about Tyler, and then he dropped Yonkers like a little bit after. But I knew once he dropped Yonkers, I'm like, these guys are fucking. They're gonna change.
Some next shit.
They're gonna change hip hop. Like, these guys, they reminded me of the Neptunes. You know what I mean? It was
just a completely new sound. And I feel like they're
so young too.
So young. It was just raw. You know what I mean? It's crazy, just raw music, raw feelings, raw shit. Tyler's here talking about killing people and his dad and this and that. And then when you start figuring out who his influences are, who he's inspired by, then you're like, oh, this makes sense. Like, these are the people that he was listening to now. You know what I mean? It's just very interesting. It's just cool to see how everything just comes back and just comes full circle in life.
Think about those guys now, like think of Tyler and The Weeknd and like where they are in their careers now, and like where they were when 10 years ago. Like it's crazy shit. That's what I think about too. Like I remember the first time I ever saw The Weeknd performing live, not in person, but I saw it online. Because I was just like, I wonder what he's like, And I remember even telling you, I'm like, yo, I heard The Weeknd's shit live. And then even now to this day, I'm like, I would never question that. You know what I mean? Because at the time, even when I was saying that shit, I didn't understand that
just because you're famous doesn't mean that you have everything figured out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
there's
still a process to it. Now you have to learn how to perform live. Now you have to learn how to perform.
That would make sense because he blew up after a couple of songs that were dropped, and he had no live experience.
Exactly.
He was like 20 at the time.
Exactly.
So yeah. So if the first couple of shows that he did do were not as good, that's because he had no experience.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So yeah, it's just seeing it now. It's just like, wow. Just growth, just the growth in people and what time can do.
Yeah.
And of course money, but what time overall just can do for you. You know what I mean? It's amazing to see.
Yeah, people. We have to think about it all the time because you got to think about where you've been, where you're going, where you are right now. We're always thinking about our growth and stuff, but I feel like people don't realize sometimes, like, or maybe they just don't grow as much as they should in the years. But I always get, every time I think about a specific amount of time period of time that's passed, like 10 years has passed since this, and I'm like, think about where I was then and where I am now. I'm like, fuck, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
It feels, obviously sometimes it's like, it feels like it was yesterday, but in other times I'm like, yo, like, something like, first time I heard House of Balloons or Yonkers, we weren't making music.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Weird to think about.
Yeah.
Weird to think about. And then that's the type of stuff that got us into making
music.
music.
Yeah. Like directly influenced it.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much all we really needed to talk about today, right?
Yeah. I don't remember where we left off.
Yeah, I can't remember where we left off either. We left off on some nostalgic shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Good topic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah. Yeah. What were the albums that you think came at the right time in your life? You know,
let us know. Send us a DM.
Yeah.
Comment down below if you're watching this on YouTube, or feel free to just keep that to yourself.
Because realistically, no one gives a shit.
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah. Well, we like to hear it, and especially people from Toronto would like to hear it. I'm sure we have similar answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all grew up with similar music.
Yeah,
if we're in that same scene, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can now listen to this podcast on Apple Music.
I do believe so. Yeah, I added it.
Or podcast, Apple Podcasts, I should say.
Added it.
Yes, so we are now live on the main major platforms. So Spotify, Apple, Audio Mac, anything else? No.
And of course YouTube. And of course YouTube. Video wise,
I'm stupid. Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, those are the ones. Yep.
Yeah. So little movements from the boys here at the Lit Pod. But yeah, thank you for listening today. I feel like the talks today were great overall. We touched on a few different things. We didn't really come in here with too many topics per se. We just kind of had ideas, so it's fun to do that once in a while. You know what I mean? And just relax.
Couple
and
roasts,
talk some shit about Tanner and Justin and Aiden.
Which, remember, all of them are free to come.
All of you guys are free to pull up for your smoke. You know what I mean?
JB, pull up.
Oh shit! R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Pull up for your smoke. In respects for Pop Smoke.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Tanner.
Well, if they ever do, we'd have like the honorary Pop Smoke.
Yes,
come in,
the honorarium.
Come get the smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we'll run some tracks in between the breaks that we do. Our favorite Pop Smoke tracks. But yeah, man, thank you again for listening today. This is the Lost to Talks podcast, the most lit podcast you will ever listen to in your life from Toronto. And yeah, yo.